Hey y'all. So really quick, I'm just gonna explain the three type of entries that I look for when I am looking to enter a trade. My name is Pernicia Petit. I'm a day trader and I make content, and I just made a YouTube, so please go and subscribe. So I trade supply and demand on NAS 100 or NAS 100. Somebody was like, I never heard somebody say NAS 100 before. I'm like, that's just the way I talk. I use supply and demand when I'm trading, and the three entries that I'm thinking about when I'm looking to enter a trade are aggressive, conservative, and break of the candle. And the main difference between them is the risk to reward ratio and how much you're risking and how much you're playing it safe. Aggressive is either entering when it comes back and retests your zone, or entering on that second candle after it touches your zone but it hasn't closed yet. Those are aggressive entries. Conservative entry is when you wait for that next candle after it retests your zone. So after it came back and tapped your zone, and then the next candle forms and it closes and you enter then, that's a conservative entry, which is the entry that I like to take the most. And then third, a break of the candle entry is when you get a tap to that zone, it comes back and it retests your zone, the next candle closes, and then the next candle goes up or down and breaks that other candle. So this is three candles we're talking about. Break of the candle, one candle comes back and retests your zone, that closes. The next one closes as well. Okay, let's just say we're looking to take demands and we're looking to go up, right? So we have our demand set, and now we're waiting for red candles to come back down and retest the zone. After we get the red candle top in the zone, the next candle needs to close green. That's a conservative entry. After that, you need that next candle to come up and break this green candle, break this green candle, and that's a break of candle entry. Like I said, it just literally goes from risky to less risky. Now, the only downside with the less risky one is, yes, you're more confident in the trade, and yes, you got more confirmations for your entry. However, your risk to reward ratio can sometimes be less than it would if you did aggressive entry. And then also sometimes you can miss out on a trade. I personally, like I said, I like to do conservative entry. It just gives me a little bit more confidence. And you can still kind of get a good risk to reward ratio if you just have a good entry, like as closest to the zone as possible. But that's the difference between the three entries that I look for. And it all is just based on how confident I am in the trade. That's really it.